Welcome back, everybody, to another Minecraft commentary video. This is not my first one. I've been doing this for a long time, and obviously I'm very used to doing Minecraft commentaries, so this is not my first time. I'm making this because it's the end of an old era, and we're going straight into a new era where I'm going to high school, and I am going to get killed by this guy. So I just decided, since I'm becoming a high schooler, a freshman in high school, I decided it'd be appropriate if I killed this guy and then went to high school. My school that I went to was a private school, and it was Catholic at the same time. So, as you could imagine, it was full of fun stories, and I really, really liked it. Not sarcastic at all. So, I can officially tell you some stories since I can't get hunted down by the teachers. I don't think. So, first teacher I have on my list is actually one of my 8th grade teachers, or was one of my 8th grade teachers. So, she was one of my 8th grade teachers. I'm not going to say their names, because I actually have this teacher on my phone's contacts list. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Here are the pictures. For the first few weeks, she didn't like me, and here's why. So, my friends thought it'd be hilarious, because I'm pretty much a nerd. I'd be like inside a book actually following along in class, and everyone else will be talking, and then they'll have the genius idea whenever she like says, "Class, stop." And this one person at my table, I'm not gonna say his name, but he thought it'd be hilarious to say, "Xaden, stop talking. I'm trying to learn." And obviously, with every action, there is a reaction, and she would always go, and I quote, "Xaden, stop talking!" GG's. Okay, so not meant to be racist, but she had the funniest Indian accent, but not for me, man. Not for me. She hated me, man, and I wouldn't even talk. One day, I just did not talk at all to see what she would react to, and like, I sit right in front. First day, I sat right in front of her because she thought I would just try to, I don't know, sabotage the class, bomb a school or something. I don't know. But she sat me right in front of her desk. And we have these like weird looking tables for her. She was our science teacher, by the way. And I sat smack dab right in front of her, facing her so she can see my mouth when it was moving. And it didn't move. It never moved, man. And it would not fail every single time she hears someone talking. They would always say, "Xaden, stop talking." And she would never fail to believe them. She always believed them. Without questioning, she even saw my face sometimes. And she would still, like, go, "Xaden, stop talking. I'm trying to teach these kids." I'm like, "But I'm not talking." And later on that, well, actually, like 2 months later or something, she left because of personal things. I think she just got fired, man. There's too many complaints. But yeah, it was pretty crazy. And speaking of teachers, okay, that's great. I love this game. So speaking of people bullying me in school, I have some more. I've been bullied on countless group projects. Now here's one, also in, I think, science class? Yeah, it was a science class. And we had like a week or two left of school. It was like in 7th grade. And we had to make some like engineering thing, I think. We had to make some engineering thing. And our group came up with the grand idea of making a Velcro item that lets you catch things, which obviously exists already. But our group thought it would be funny if I were the one to catch it. Now, I don't want to be mean or rude, but we had one of like the biggest athletic sports guy in our group, and he could like chuck things. He could chuck them like really, really hard. And of course, I'm over here, me, and I have to catch these balls with the Velcro, sacrificing our grade even, just for the whole class to like present me as a clown. I thought it was funny too, though. The day of the presentation, I'm up there in like a Velcro thing with my hand like with a Velcro. And I feel, man, I don't think this was even for a grade. I think it was just optional, but my group thought it'd just be hilarious if I was the butt of the joke on this one. And yeah, I was. So the day of the project comes and they don't care about their grades, so they're probably like, hey, chuck the ball as hard as you can at Xaden. And he's like, oh, sure, why not? What are the long-term consequences of this? Nothing. So, I mean, to be honest, I'm just being a baby. It wasn't really that hard. But it was just funny, I thought. No, I need that. No, he fell into the void. Oh, never mind. GG's. So next teacher I'm going to talk about, obviously I'm not going to say their name, but she was like our music / choir teacher in like 1st through 5th grade, so I kind of knew her for a while, and she was like the most biased teacher ever. She had so many favorites, and obviously I wasn't one of them because I wasn't musically inclined, I guess. But in 5th or 4th grade, I think, actually no, 1st grade. In 1st grade, the school held a concert, and at that time, I was taking music lessons, and I'm like, I put 2 and 2 together. I'm like, hey, this teacher, without any particular name, needs someone to play the piano for her, for the concert, because she's going to be directing it. Then what I don't want to sing. I can't sing. What are you doing? This is my tree. Oh, you're still here? Okay. Okay, get out of my tree, man. Thank you. Alright, so I thought, hey, I can play Mary Had a Little Lamb on the piano. What? Why don't I try out for doing the piano? By the way, I think this is in 5th grade, not 1st grade. So I'm over here like, hey, you, can I sign up for the piano? Can I play the piano? And she's like, oh, sure. Without knowing that I am an absolute legend at the piano, she let me sign up. So like 2 days before the concert, she's like, hey Xaden, let me give you sheet notes so you can play these on the piano. I'm like, oh, okay, sure. It's gonna be like C, B, A, C, B, A, B, A, C or something. But no, there's like 8th notes. I'm bad at bowling. There's so many notes I've never even played. I'm like, wait, there's an A key? I thought it was just C, B, C, B, and the rest of the gang. And so I just decided last second, I don't think I will do that. And wow, that was insane. So what I was saying is in 1st through 5th grade, in 3rd grade mostly, we had a class that was really weird because our homeroom had like a certain amount of time that was different than the rest of the classes, and we didn't have time for music class. So the school was like, physical education throughout the day of hard work and test, or music class. So they canceled half our recess every single day of the week just so we can have music class. So we would have to leave our friends halfway through the week just to go to their class. That makes sense. Yeah, I like this game. What the heck? What just happened? And so yeah, that's the story of how I hated her class, and everybody, even the hardcore singers, were like, wait, we have to leave recess just to go to her class? It's not even a mandatory class. You could just not show up and she won't care. Also, she hated fun. Okay, so here are some random stories that I just have listed down here. First one, oh, he stole my kill. Oh, you're gonna have to pay, mister. Whoa, nope. He got killed by that slime. Okay, so anyway. Okay, so it's... Okay, I'm gonna stop saying okay. So envision this. Last day of 6th grade. You and your class are in math class. Last day of school, half day, everyone wants to go home. The math teacher just leaves halfway during class without an answer because like our whole class is talking and stuff. And she just leaves. She just gets in her car and goes. Just a rowdy class of 6th graders all in there with like folders slapping each other with the folders. And no other teachers knew about this. It was just our class, and we thought she was coming back, but no, she wasn't. So we were just stuck in there for like 2 hours. It was just us slapping each other with folders. And like one of the teachers like thought it was like a noise complaint, so she walks in and sees 25 rowdy 6th graders slapping each other's knees with folders, and she's like, "Hey guys, where's your teacher?" And we're like, "We have no clue." So we get in trouble for this. Okay, this is fun. I'm still alive though, you buffoon. Probably shouldn't have done that. We get sent to, not the principal's office. Principal isn't notified about this. No, we get sent to a mean teacher's class. And I'm not gonna say her name, but she was mean. And yeah. So we were sent there, and it was known from then on as the school riot, and we had to sit on the floor and watch the other class be taught. So yeah, that's one of my personal favorite stories, honestly. So here I'm gonna have to tell you some backstory about the story. Backstory. And I'm gonna tell you about it. So we had a game in recess in like 4th and 5th grade called Terminator. And it was really fun. Oh wow, I hit that. GG. Wow, I hit that. Yeah. I'm so mean! Oh, what? So like I was saying, in 4th and 5th grade, we had a game called Terminator, where it was like dodgeball, but there's no borders of the teams, and it was a FFA, free-for-all. So you can form alliances, but like, nobody really did. They just backstabbed each other because we were kids, 4th and 5th graders. We hated each other. Thank you for pulling me towards you, though. And why are you still down here? Thank you. So, we were kids, and this game was like the only thing we looked forward to throughout the day. And honestly, it was really fun. Like, I enjoyed it. So we like hurl the ball as fast as we can at each other and hope we don't pass out. All right, there's a little more depth than that, but like that's what it boils down to if you just make it more basic. So we were there in recess. Our school was like so cheap, and our school is so cheap, and they just had like 2 balls on the field per, like, just for the whole entire school. And if you kicked it over the fence, well, you won't get another ball for the whole year, so might as well just hop the fence. So I was like, oh, we have both the balls today, and nobody cares. So I'm like, hey, since I'm the nice person I am, I decided it'd be good to just kick the ball towards the other team, like the other people playing. So I did, and the unexpected happened. So there's this kid about like 40 yards away, maybe 50, and I just kicked the ball straight up. And you can't see it anymore. It's like it's in the sky. You can't really see it. And then I just hear like 20 seconds later, ow! And somehow I 360 headshot a kid in the head by hitting the ball. And I had no idea how I had done this. Get that out of here. So I hit this kid in the head from like so far away. I'm like, oh shoot, he's gonna send me to the principal's office for this. So I just run halfway across the field away from any civilization and just sit in a corner till recess is over. And apparently there's like the nurse on the field. There's like 30 kids surrounding this poor kid. And my conscience was like, I'm not going to heaven. Cause this poor kid, he could have saw me, man. He could have like ratted me out like this kid right there, him, Xaden, pointing out to me, and I'm just gonna get dragged away in chains. They're about to like sacrifice me to the gods or something. Like, I'm scared. This never happened to me before, and I'm always like owning up to stuff when I've done something wrong. And this was like the scariest moment in my life for a long time. Cause like all the teachers are surrounding this kid. He's like crying on the side of the field. I'm like, oh shoot, man. And like half my friends saw it, so like they can be like, what the? They could just rat me out, man. So it actually ended out that he was okay and he actually didn't die. But he was alive and he made it in life. Wow, that was insane. So, speaking of PE, that had nothing to do with this story. But speaking of PE, we had this horrible, horrible teacher. I'm not going to say his name. And nobody really liked him since he was a PE teacher. But still, first day, like one of the first days of school, he's like, I don't remember the circumstances, but he made a kid cry. That's all I remember. And it was like 7th grade, and the kid was like tough too, so I don't know what he did to cause this kid such harm. But later, like, he had a lot of friends. He was like popular, I guess. And he had a lot of friends standing up for him. And so they decided, instead of reporting this to the principal, they're gonna make a petition and sign it to get him fired. We were in 7th grade. I was about to say we were in 7th grade, so we weren't the smartest, but I just remember that's not how 7th grade works. And I lost. And I won! None of us could aim. Jeez. As the smart 7th graders we were, we thought it would be great if we all tried to sign a petition to get this man fired. And and the principal just did not accept it. He's like, what's this? What is this? And the teachers did not approve of this either. They were like, oh, why are you doing this? Are you okay? And so we ended up signing it, and the principal did absolutely nothing about it. So petitions, kids, they get you places in life. You wanna? Oh, he ate a golden apple. I have no armor, and I'm still alive. Thank God he had that. Uh-oh. Out of here. Bow spam? And nope, and he fell into the void. GG's, though. So that's it for this video. Please subscribe. We're trying to get 1,000 subscribers by tomorrow. Thank you, and I'll see you later. Goodbye!